Wait. I don't think I heard you correctly. You don't know who Shirou Emiya is? At this point, I think most of your niggas are under a rock. You ever thought in your life that you wanted to be a pro archer, mechanic, an engineer? You should watch Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Pay close attention to Shirou Emiya. Now we're only going to be talking about the Shirou Emiya from Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, because there's so many different variations of that nigga, I can't keep track. And if you also wanted to have a future version of yourself, try to kill yourself in the past and then having to fight that self off, even though that self is stronger than your self at the present time, then Shirou Emiya is living the life, your dream. Shirou Emiya's younger self, I could not find the height for him. But, you know, Archer, he's 6'4", so he's a pretty big nigga. Shirou Emiya is pretty much an average guy. He really doesn't have anything that's extraordinary except for his archer skills. Other than that, he's pretty normal, besides the fact that he's a magician mechanic and that he can trace anything and then recreate it, or make it stronger, or fix it. Shirou Emiya entered into the world of anime the best way any anime character could be, by being murdered. And Shirou Emiya is the definition of you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Because that is exactly what happened. While the younger Shirou Emiya is a clueless kid who wants to, you know, have powers and figure out about his past. On the other hand, there's his older, more cooler self, Archer, okay? Archer is that nigga. Out of the entire show, every single character that was in that show, he had the best grip. Besides Lancer, I'd give Lancer, he's close second. The younger Shirou Emiya is kind of dumb because he can't recognize his older self. I mean, Archer is darker and has white hair and is slicked back, but I'm pretty sure if I saw myself older and darker and had white hair, I'd be like, what the fuck, why'd you let yourself go? But that's besides the point. It only takes for Archer to pull his hair down for us to see Shirou Emiya. But I get why we, as viewers, didn't know the difference, because they do look different. But if you actually look at it from a logical perspective, someone would know their older self if they looked at him, unless they got plastic surgery. You can also call Shirou Emiya the copy ninja, because he copies everything he sees. Every sword, every weapon, he copies it, okay? Because he can't come up with his own ideas. He had to copy his older self's sword. I mean, it's from himself, but it's still copying. In terms of being a servant, Archer is probably one of the perfect candidates to be a servant, because yes, he has his own end goal, which they all do. He doesn't care for his master until the end, until like he breaks his spirit and, you know, becomes a good guy. For the most part, he doesn't give a fuck about anybody except for himself, and that's that mindset you gotta have. Respect, okay? You know, he's only a singular being. The only person you can really look out for is himself, okay? You know what I'm saying? On the power skill, they're kind of equal, Archer and Shirou. Not in the beginning when Archer kept trying to kill Shirou, but towards the end when I managed to fend off Archer for most of the fight and then, you know, hit him with the feels. Oh, did I forget? Shirou managed to pull Rin without a sweat, without trying. But if you're a mage and you have an older self that's a servant, your power is just off the fucking charts. And his noble phantasm sends you to his own world, a reality marble, bitch. When you're in his world, he can do whatever he wants there, create anything. You're fucked, alright? Copy Excalibur? Come on! He has the ultimate shield that stops the gay bull, nigga. Shirou Emiya is a nigga to be fucked with, okay? That's all I gotta say. And now you're wondering, how can I be a badass to the point where my older self is trying to kill me? How can I be a mechanic? How can I make dual wield swords? It's as simple as get your fucking anime up.